Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Europa Universalis for the White Elephant campaign, which I've now just realized sounds so much like we're about to exchange really cheap presents at the holidays. But that's okay. So it's been a week since I've recorded this last because I tend to golf. I'm reading the word golf. Trying to say bulk record these all at once because that's just, I mean, the work schedule. I don't do this full time, so the weekend is the easiest time for me to record, and that's what we're doing. And so I come in and I said, we're at war? We're in 2 wars? Yes, we're in 2 wars. These are both defensive wars. I forgot about this. Dai Viet was attacked by Yue and also attacked by Lana. Now, Lana is scary. I'm going to have to do something to try and bring them down a peg because this is not good. So immediately I look around. Am I at my force limit? No, I'm not even anywhere close to my force limit. My manpower is garbage, and this is not good. I look and I see my stability is trash. Why am I waiting? Is it because I'm trying to upgrade to Admin Tech 3? Probably, because this is really, something that would be kind of helpful. Although I don't need to support Rebels, production efficiency would be nice. So that would be good. At the same time, my looming disaster is getting worse and worse. I'm 53% of the way because my stability is so low, and my manpower is not going to be, well, actually, we're getting close. But to be competitive in this war, I feel like we need to build more units. I don't know. I mean, this is not going to go well, is just basically what it boils down to. Is Dai Viet is not going to be a useful ally. Lana is going to take over this region. That's frustrating. One thing that's less frustrating is that they have reduced... I'm not playing in patch 1.12.1, and one of the things they did is reduced the amount of cost to annex, to Diplo annex. So it's 20% less than it was on this patch. It still stinks, but it's much, much less. Yeah, it's only 232 now instead of the 280 or whatever it was. It's going to be 8 per production. So I could total up all their production. Let's just see what we've got going on here. I've got 7, 17, looks like 29. So it was 290. Well, now it's 232. So that's better. It's still not great. I mean, before... And we're not getting any more Monarch points. Let's point this out. Like, we have to use more Monarch points, and we're not getting more Monarch points. So it's kind of frustrating. Well, while I'm frustrated, let's just let the game run. The other thing is the audio may not be as great. I don't know. I'm utilizing a normal amount of CPU usage, but it just feels like things are not as good. Why are you just hanging out here? I don't even know. What do my ships look like? I've got 7 and they're out patrolling? Are you join them? Okay, so I have 8 out there patrolling. Because most of the ships are over there and I'm not really that worried about the ships. Hopefully they won't try and attack us. We're just doing our thing. We're not even blockading you, just protecting trade. Don't mind us. La la la. What are you doing? You stay away. Ugh. I can't even call in my allies. This is a bad, bad war. A bad war. Alright, so I know there's provincial unrest. I get that. That's never going to happen. I don't care about the truce right at the moment. The free leader doesn't matter, and I know I'm over the limit. Okay, and I know I'm at war. I don't need any of those things. But this is bad news bears is what this is. Trade's actually doing kind of okay. I can't choose, so I must have canceled something I was doing until December. Alright. Nothing going on there. I could boost this. I mean, I feel like I have to. I just have to. I gotta get rid of this. Yeah, so I have to do that. And once we get our manpower up to 50%, which should happen next month, then it won't happen again. I could do a national decision. Which gives me tolerance of heathens less, and I get +2 to missionary strength. I'm not going to do that right now, because if I do incorporate Liger, I don't want to bollocks that up. Although, if anyone I'm going to annex, it'd be this one, but I can't do it because we're at war. Dumb. It's a dumb war. You're just going to siege that province down? Okay, whatever. I got 11,000 men here. We could take them out. I mean... Arakan, where are you? I don't even know. Here you are. Alright, what's your tech level? You're at tech 2. Am I still at tech 2, or did I finally get to 3? No, I'm still at 2. I'm almost at 3. I remember that much. But it's not going to be for another 3 years. And 2.5. So, we're just going to deal with the loss of that province for now, I guess. Oh, they have a ticking siege timer now on that. That's good. I don't know if it was there the whole time, but I've just now noticed it. Yes, yes. But they're going to move away. I still have my fort, so I don't see how this is going to be an issue. Although the area of control probably isn't on there. No, it's not. Well, that's okay. That one's not either. I feel like we need to form a response. I almost want them to siege one more. We're winning these wars, though. This is a good sign. I don't know how we're winning these wars, but we're winning these wars. Well, Ming is on our side, so that definitely helps. Because Ming's going to want to eat Yue back. They're going to want all that back. I'm loving all this new music, by the way. Yep. Okay, now where are you going to go? Because this makes a big deal. If you come in... Yep, you're moving. Alright. So you're moving down there. Of course, you're trying to siege what's not under control. So we're going to come this way. Let's see if we can scare them off. Oh, they're committed. They're locked in. Alright, so this is jungle. I don't want to fight in the jungle. But I'll be right next door. What's my maneuver? I have better maneuver, so there's not going to be a river, but we're still going to take a -2 jungle penalty, right? Pretty sure jungle is -2. No, it's just -1. And a lower combat width, but that's not necessarily a problem. We've got more men. We just avoided the Peasants' War, which is sort of funny. We're still not at 70% yet. How can that be? 7,800 should do it. We're like maybe 5 short. Well, we'll get to that. Create an army for our nation. Well, yeah, that would be good. So once we... this is a dumb mission. Once we complete our army, then recruitment time and regiment cost goes down. Well, that's dumb. I want it before that happens. Accumulate money, gain prestige, who cares? Protect against La Na. So this one we have to get to 9. So that's 3, which is not 90%, 75% of the force limit. So this one makes sense. We're going to do this one. But we're going to wait for the Peasants' War to end. Okay, so that should be enough that the Peasants' War is over. And it shouldn't trigger again until we get down to 25% manpower. If I understand how this works. So this will trigger again. Yes. So we have to be at peace. Stability has to be less than 0, and we have to have. So all of those things have to happen. That's not going to happen for a while. So it's time to start training some troops. All right. What do we have in our army? What's our composition right now? Our composition is. It's just infantry. All right. Well, I mean that might be the best way to go. Wrong tab. I mean, we do get cavalry shock. We get some fire now? I do have fire in the infantry phase. That's interesting. We don't have any bonuses one way or the other. It's cheaper to build spearmen, so we're going to just build the spearmen. So give me some spearmen. I know I clicked this. Apparently I did not. Come on. So we're going to build a 3 there, and that'll get us the mission, and then from now on, times and costs will be less. Pardon me while I have some lemonade. I hate pulp. For the record, I hate it. Alright, let's do it. This is not ideal. Attacking into... Oh, they've got a shock... shock bonus? That's not good. I didn't notice that. That's okay. That's alright. We still win. So we're sending them on their way, which is good. I'm losing manpower, which is not a problem because It's because it's not. Why are you here? I've just been building ships, apparently. So go protect trade in Siam. Once they're all together, I'm not really that worried about it. All right, you're running away. Good for you. We're gonna take our castle, our land back, and we're just gonna sit in wool mine as sort of a deterrent. Actually, no, we're gonna let them go away. We're gonna crush this guy because we don't want that. We don't want Khmer taking our land because at any moment there could be a peace deal and they could snipe that out from under us, and we do not want that in the slightest. We might have to sour our relationship with Dai Viet in order to get out of this war, because this is not really a war in our interest. It would be nice to be able to take something from La Na when it happens, but I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so we protect against La Na. So now when we form this stuff, we're good. Yeah. Alright, where are you moving? You're not right now. Alright, well that's not good for you. Because we are coming for you. There is no doubt about that. And if everybody arrives at once, we're going to stack wipe you. Done. How's that feel? How does it feel to be stack wiped? Feels pretty good to do it. But we will have to get all this back because we don't want to give up any of my land that I have fought so hard for to the stupid La Na pretenders. We're winning the war. That's about the good thing, is that La Na's not going to end it with any other term but white peace. So, white peace we're fine with. Honestly, that would not bother me at all. Alright, so I need a new mission, and it's going to be accumulate money, apparently. So, when I have 88.8, so be it. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money right now anyway. I know I need to reinforce. Group them all together. We're suffering a smidge bit of attrition, which is not great. They are mothballed, which is good. Alright, that has come back. Now we're going to come here. And once we do this, we'll split up into two groups and take both of these back. So we'll suffer a little bit less attrition by doing it that way. And then, honestly, we might go in and try and get Tonggu back because it has no fort. So, and if we could snag it as a province, then so much the better. There's their army coming back in. I really just want to be at peace. Honestly, I'm a peaceful nation. We're pacifists. Especially considering how badly we've taken a hit to karma, but we're doing okay right now. Alright, split. And send half the army here. So it'll just be 30 days, and then it'll be 30 days plus however long it takes to get there. So probably was 5 days. So in 35 days, we'll have both of these back. Which is fine. We're prepared. Peasants have risen up. I didn't even realize they were close to doing so. What? I don't see any peasants, do you? No. I don't even see the name of the province. Oh, it must be down... Yep. They're Ligurese peasants. That would be why I had no warning. Makes sense. I suppose we'll have to take care of that at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because there's this army hiding out here. Look at all these armies just hiding out in Dai Viet land. Ming, what are you doing? I don't know, this is Dai Viet, and some of Ming, and some of my army. It's fun. Okay, do we deal with the Ligurese peasants? I feel like we should. So let's do that. They transferred that to Khmer? Wow. Maybe Khmer is the one that actually did it. That could be a problem for Dai Viet. I just don't want any of my lands to be occupied. That's bad news bears. We're going to defend our stuff first, and then we'll worry about, you know, trying to maybe take one or two of these provinces out of Khmer. It'd be nice to have more Khmeran lands because I believe that these provinces, yeah, it might become an accepted culture, which would be ideal. Plus, then they're also the same religion, which is very nice. Okay, so we're all coming together now. Can't group them together yet, but on arrival we will. And we'll just go crush those peasants. We are getting closer and closer to military tech 4, which will give us a huge advantage in the archipelago. And then also the peninsula, which is what the word I meant to say. But there is an archipelago down here, so I don't feel too bad saying it. Alright, let's go crush them. You're trying to move? I don't know if you'll get away in time. You will, actually. Interesting. We're going to try and crush them first before we worry about taking back this province. Because really, anyone, any size force could take this back without much trouble. Why are you amassing on my borders? This would be bad. So this shouldn't be much of a challenge. They are just peasants. Looks like there's a new symbol for discipline, which I kind of enjoy. Alright, we'll come back here and take this back. And that'll deal with their peasant problem. I'm understanding that I'm taking attrition. I'm aware. Thank you. So let's just be a simple 30-day tick and it'll come back under control. I don't like Malacca having their guys sitting here, though. That's a bad sign. Let's see if I can't get on their better side. They kind of like me enough. They wouldn't do an alliance probably because we're at war. That's my guess. No, it actually has nothing to do with that. But we're going to try and improve relations just to convince them that they don't want to attack us. We don't really need to be doing this anymore, so bring him home. And let's see if we can't make things better. Alright, good. With Ming. Just to keep this topped off. Alright, so we can bring my army back north. I'm not going to add to it quite yet because we are out of manpower, but we might go mercenaries if we have to. But let's come back over here and see if we can't snake maybe Angkor out of this. You just have to be aware of where the enemy forces are up here. They're kind of all together. Yeah, you got into a bad fight again. The thing is, we're winning both wars, which is very bizarre. I can't imagine that this will last a long time. Ming is not really that strong right now, which is sort of part of the problem. So I mean, it's tough to say, really. But if I could just sneak a couple of provinces out of this, we'd be pretty good off. That makes me nervous, right? I'm not happy with this. I mean, who are we fighting against, really? Lana and Arkan are in this war, that's it. And over here, it's Yue, Khmer, Korea, and Liang. See, the problem is that they won't... They're two completely different forces. And the Ming isn't even fighting in this war. The more I think about it, getting rid of Arkan might be our best bet. Although I'm a minor partner, I can't negotiate with another minor partner. But if I could weaken Lana and Arkan, that would want them out of that war. And that might be more likely to happen than weakening Khmer and Yue and that. Although Yue is occupied. There's just so many forces arrayed against us. What is the relative strength of the alliance? Yeah, I mean, look at the significant difference in this battle. This is not good. Whereas in this one, after the autosave goes through, I think we'll see that it's much more in our favor. 21,000 versus 17,000. Yeah, this is the war I think we can win. So I'm going to ignore the Khmer. We're taking too much attrition anyway. We're going to come over here. We're going to see if we can't start trying to weaken Arkan to convince Dai Viet to get them out of the war. Because I've seen now, watching other common sense videos, that the AI is more likely to create peace deals with the minor forces like a human will than just the AI has been known to do in the past. So I think that's what we're going to go for. If we can't maybe take over this province and then take these two, which obviously I can't get yet because I have to go through here. But if I can do that, we might be in business, and hopefully I can do it without having to take the province in Chiang Mai. I don't know, because my movement has now inspired them to kind of move down here too. So we'll have to see what happens and just how everything is going to work out. But we'll have to figure that out next time. So once the autosave is done, the army arrives. We're going to call that an episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated everything that's happening here. Share with all your friends and family who would like to watch a little EU4 from the Ayutthayan point of view. And until next time, cheers.